What's up YouTube, this is Naruto 340 and here is the deck of the month. For today's deck of the month we're going to be taking a look at a very standard magical explosion deck. If you guys don't know what this deck does, it's pretty much, as you can see, there's not that many monsters and there's a whole buttload of magic cards. It's basically surrounded around this card pretty much, and if you guys don't know what this card does, go look it up. It's called Magical Explosion, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Now let me show you the lineup I have, and this is pretty standard, like I said, nothing really high-tech or anything like that. So now if you guys know it, then just enjoy. If you guys don't know it, enjoy and learn something new. If you guys do know it, you don't need to really watch this video. I have 3 Royal Magic Libraries. This card is pretty much the key to your win. If you don't draw this card, you're pretty much screwed. What this card does is, for each spell card played, you pretty much get 1 counter, and the maximum counters you could have on this card is 3. Whenever you have 3 cards, 3 spell counters, you could tribute those to draw 1 card. And another card we have to support that is Summoner Monk. If the Summoner Monk was limited to 2, this deck would be pretty amazing, because you would be able to ditch a spell card, which the whole purpose is to ditch spell cards to use this card right here, and then get a Royal Magical Library, which is an instant plus. Pretty much what this does is you use cards like Spell Power Grasp, Magical Stone Excavation to recycle your cards, drop some spell cards you might not need, and get the, for example, Golden Bamboo. Now if you guys don't know what this card does, it's if you have a Bamboo Sword out, which is this card right here, which does absolutely nothing. Hold on, let me see if I could. Yeah, equipped monster gains 0 attack. It's pretty much useless in any other deck besides this one. Once you have this card equipped, you can use this card, which allows you to draw 2 cards. It's an instant Pot of Greed. Now, pulling it off is very simple. I've done it a lot of times. It works. So yeah, I equip it to my Kurabans or magical Royal Magical Library or Summoner Monk, and bam, instant pluses. Then I have another draw power, which is Tune Table of Contents. It's not really draw power, it's more like a just a thinner. It thins out the deck pretty much. So anytime I use this card, I can look for any card that has tune, so another one of this, or another one of this, or this card, Last Resort. Then we have this card right here. This one is another one of those cards that you must need. Why? It's because this card also gains the counters for each spell card that's used. Therefore, if you have 3, you can, it says here, if you guys don't know what this card does, please take a look. If I want to use a card's effect that removes spell counters, 1 time only I can use and take it out of this card, and then pretty much use the effect for free. So yeah, this one also builds up counters, and it allows me to use this effect for free pretty much. Only once though. Now these cards right here and this these magical mallets are here to recycle my hand. There will be some times when I do not have this card in my hand, and these cards plus this card will kind of help me gain this card. Most of the time it works, and that's why they're there. Upstart Goblin, yeah, they gain 1,000 life points, but if you guys want to know an average, usually I do over 15,000 damage in 1 turn. So just the 11,000, because after you gain the 3,000 right here, it'll be 11,000. After that, I still overwhelm the person. Now, there's two win conditions. The first win condition is this right here. After you've ditched all of these spell cards, you can activate this, and you do pretty much 200 damage per spell card. So I have a buttload, as you can see. So yeah, it does massive damage. The second win condition is the following. Kurbans and any of these two will form, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Anyways, I've Tempest Magician. If you guys don't know what that card does is, if you have pretty much spell counters anywhere out on the field, you can ditch them for damage, and I think it was like 500 damage. Here we go. Tempest Magician. It's pretty much, yeah, if you remove spell counters, you do 500 damage, which is amazing. And if you cannot successfully use these, you always have this card as your backup. It always works. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this deck wins pretty much 90% of its duels. I used it in one of my locals and won. Yes, it's luck based deck, because if you don't draw the right cards, you're pretty much screwed. But most of the times I can pull it off using the cards like this, this, and this. And I could usually pull it off, so it's pretty amazing. If you guys want to try it out, please do let me know if you guys have tried this deck out and know a better card choice. I'll be willing to, yeah, try it out. And also, this deck is for sale, so if you guys want it, as you can see, there's not that many high-end value cards, so this deck will go for pretty cheap. And yeah, as you guys can see, this is my magical explosion deck. It's pretty standard. And yeah, this is Naruto 340, and I'm logging out.